The best place to live is often the least affordable, where value doesn't always align with cost. But what if I told you there are places in Colorado that offer the perfect balance? Well, stay tuned as I uncover the top 10 places to live in the Centennial State that might just surprise you. Let's get started. Starting my list with Grand Junction, the vibe is laid back but with a lot of really nice people. If you like the outdoors, then it's for you, but if you only do nightlife, you might be disappointed. Yeah, this city on Colorado's western slope is known for its wineries and beautiful scenery and got the nickname River City. The cost of living may surprise you. The median household income is $63,000. Housing costs are quite high, although it's more reasonable than Denver Metro. The median home price is around $433,000. Apartments can be tough to find depending on the time of year you are looking. Colorado Mesa University impacts to some extent. Renting is affordable. The average rent is $1,198 a month as of January 2025, and two-bedroom rents are around $1,313, and three-room homes are $1,984 per month. But keep in mind that over 250 units of housing, that's a lot for a city of this size, are taken off the market by Airbnb and VRBO. It's also the gateway to Colorado's wine country and provides easy access to the Colorado National Monument. Also known for its fruit production, particularly peaches and grapes used for winemaking, the city is also a center for outdoor recreation, with destinations like Grand Mesa and Rattlesnake Arches nearby. Up next, we have Durango. If you like outdoorsy and also winter sports, it's the town for you. It is known as Smelter City and Durango Rocks. It's a laid-back mountain town that attracts youngsters and families with its mountainous landscape, and it's a college town with about 5,000 students up at Fort Lewis College. No doubt it's gorgeous further north of there. But I saw quite a few homeless people I didn't expect to see in a small town like that. But you can bike and snowboard 300-plus days a year. The median household income is $82,000, and the median price for a single-family home is $779,000. It's expensive to rent, but probably not too much crazier than Boulder. Expect to pay between $1,000 and $1,500 after utilities. Meanwhile, the average rent is $1,560, and two rents are around $1,857, and three bedrooms are $2,809 per month. If you live with a roommate in a two-bedroom apartment, you can find things as cheap as $600 to $750. All the restaurants close at 8 p.m., even before sunset in the summer, if that gives you any impression of nightlife. There's two bars open past midnight at least. And if you decide to move here, remember one thing. Don't try to change Durango. Let Durango change you. Up next, Littleton. Settled in the Denver metro area, Littleton ranks as one of the top-rated places to live in the USA year after year. Littleton is pretty big and has a lot of different feels depending on where you land. West of Santa Fe is a little newer and more spread out, but can definitely be a little bland in my opinion. Old Town Littleton, east of Santa Fe, west of Broadway, is a little more densely populated, and there's also a light rail station downtown that can get you to Denver really easily. It is very safe, especially the closer you get to the foothills. I think it's still a pretty good place to raise kids, and the median household income is $90,300. Littleton's median home price is $585,000. You'll find some great options in Centennial. There's really nice areas of Ken Carroll, Lakewood, and Golden. Here's the rent cost for studio apartments. $1,103. One-bedroom apartment starting at $1,160. Two-bedroom homes are $1,946 per month. I saw a two-bedroom home in Inglewood for $1,600 a month, a townhome in Littleton for $2,100 a month. It's just awesome. sunshine, great restaurants, parks that are safe and beautiful, the Highline Canal for biking and walking and hiking, kinda hard to beat, everything from foothill trails to 14ers and everything in between. In my opinion, it's a bit lackluster. What I don't like is that it's a bit boring and bland there. The next one is a capital of Colorado, the Mile High City, Denver. Known for its altitude, mountain views, omelets, and much more, it's a booming city for youngsters with a healthy job market with a range of opportunities in aviation, digital communications, energy, and healthcare. Denver is a wonderful place to live. It obviously depends on what you're looking for. I'd say it's overpriced for what you're getting, but it's also better than large chunks of the country. The median household income is $86,000. Edgewater is fantastic. The location can't be beat. Walk to Sloan's Lake, the food hall, a ton of restaurants, breweries, bars, shops, gyms, Target, and basically anything you need or want within a few blocks. Though Edgewater is close to a very sketchy part of town, Sheridan and Colfax can be interesting at night. Housing is overpriced. The median home price is now $580,000, increase of 8.6% from December 2023. Renting is common in Denver, where the average apartment rent is $1,925. More affordable options can be found in neighborhoods like Barnum, Mar-Lee, and Westwood. Here you can see average rents of $1,357 per month. Downtown isn't great to live. There isn't a lot of housing near Civic Center. Homelessness remains a huge problem, but the city seems to be doing a good job managing it now. While I mentioned it's safe, there's still a lot of property crime. One of the worst cities in the country for auto theft. I like Denver, but if you ignore the mountains and just look at the city itself, it's Minneapolis for twice the price. If it was still cheap, it would be a great place to move to. Next one is Aurora, located a stone's throw from Denver. Aurora is known for its diversity, its proximity to the Rocky Mountains, its status as a digital city, and for receiving more than 300 days of sunshine per year. Aurora is the third most populous city in Colorado, with a great big business drive and a hotbed for singles and youngster. Sprawl, further from the mountains, much of the city is flat, we have no downtown, little walkability, and access to the rail network is largely poor. There's a lot of shit about how unsafe Aurora is, but I think it has more to do with how diverse the city is, and some underlying racism passed on from previous generations. It's so big that you can't really generalize the entire city. The north around Colfax is historically more rough and is where the city gets its reputation from. The city has some of the best ethnic cuisine in the city. The median household income is $84,320 per year. The median home price is $468,500, and the median rental price is around $1,684. Apartments starting from the 1300s. Up next, we have Pueblo. I think it has potential. Located at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, it's 100 miles south of Denver along Interstate 25 and U.S. Highway 50. Known as the home of heroes, Pueblo has about 300 days of sunshine a year, and it's called the Steel City because of its storied steel industry. The median household income is $52,800. Pueblo has been a blue city longer than Denver has. It's a working-class city. It's a higher quality city than most give credit for. I would say it might even be a better place now because the cost of living is lower than Colorado Springs, Metro, and Denver Metro. The median price of homes is $320,000. Single-family homes are still affordable, with the starting price around $200,000, and extremely affordable rent, with an average rent of $963 per month, two-bedroom rents around $1,158, and three-bedroom rents for $1,381. Again, I would say I think it has potential. Next, we are heading to Castle Rock, named for its remarkable rock formations. It's a home rule town city known for its beautiful beaches, wildlife, and relaxed, family-friendly atmosphere. The Safewise annual Safest Cities report ranked Castle Rock number 6. Downtown is pretty cute. New restaurants and bars are opening pretty often, lots of development around town, and long treasured traditions like starlighting each year. And it's stupidly expensive here, like ridiculously, stupidly expensive. Even compared to the rest of CO already being overpriced, the median price of a home in Castle Rock is $630,000. And the median household income is around $136,000. Rent is slightly above average at $2,111 per month for an apartment, and two-bedroom homes rent around $2,610. The city is definitely more alive in the summer with festivals, concerts, events, etc. I think Castle Rock is underrated. Up next, we have Boulder. Boulder is a city at the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. Long ranked as one of the best places to live and work in the U.S., Boulder is known for its outdoor recreation, unbeatable natural beauty, weather, and quality of life. There's fast access to nature, and for tech, Boulder and Denver have become meccas. There's the University of Colorado Boulder and the high-performing Boulder Valley School District. The students are obnoxious, but you can live well away from the university, so you don't really deal with them that much. But it's a rad place. There are lots of 20 to 30-year-old people everywhere. If you don't know anyone, you'll have to put yourself out there and make some friends. Boulder is the third most expensive city in Colorado. Yeah, it's very expensive. The median home price is $992,500. I'd make a suggestion for the Newlands neighborhood, near Broadway and North Street, walkable to trails, North Boulder Park, and Pearl St. Mall in 15 minutes. And the city's median household income is $80,250 per year. Rent is rough, but probably better than New York City, which is on the higher side, at $2,464 per month. Studios rent around $1,753, and 2 to 3 bedroom homes are around $3,300 per month. And if you like the late nights, this isn't the place for you. Step back in time at Fort Collins. It's for much more active nightlife. Located in northern Colorado, the town is much older, more wealthy. It punches above its weight in terms of facilities, art, music, a downtown. It's a nice place to live, but it skews toward either students or families. If you are a working professional who is under 30 and single, you might be really bored here. Fort Collins is a great place to live once you establish yourself, but it can be difficult if you are in your late 20s or early 30s. The area is especially popular with families for its top-rated schools. It is also home to Colorado State University and the historic Old Town that inspired Disneyland. The median home price is $531,000, and the city's median household income is $79,000. It's a decent place to raise a family. There are also a fair amount of older folks. The weather is decent. You get 4 seasons, but there is little to no diversity. Most homes for rent within Fort Collins are between $1,501 to $2,000. Cheap areas such as Brittany Knolls, Coeur d'Alene Estates, and Collins Center have average monthly rents of $1,827. In pricier areas like Water's Edge, Waterfield, and Waterglen, the average is $2,246 a month. Top of the list, we have Colorado Springs, which lies close to the Rocky Mountains and Pikes Peak, and it's one of the most dog-friendly cities in the U.S. Also known as Olympic City, as it's home to the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Training Center, as well as the Air Force Academy and NORAD, the best spots to live here are downtown, West Side, Old Colorado City, Manitou Springs, Briargate, Peregrine, Flying Horse, Pine Creek, and Old North End. That will put you close to tons of breweries and weekend entertainment. The median home sale price in Colorado Springs was $463,000 last month, and the median household income was $79,000 a year. With an average rent of $1,572 per month, renting in Colorado Springs is among the most affordable. Well, anywhere you look in the Springs is going to be at least $1,400 a month in rent for a one-bedroom in a bad area, $1,600 to $1,800 for a decent area. Two-bedroom rents for $1,928 and a three-bedroom home is around $2,459 a month. Strathmore Valley has plenty of cheap housing. You can look there. And yes, there are a good bit of homeless and transient people, but that is a lot of places. Food is more costly here, as well as utilities. Which of these places is your favorite? Share your pick in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.